Greetings, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, greetings, hi. My name is Noni and this is the Daddy Issues Club. We discuss all things self-development, personal growth, good vibes, whatever. Thanks for joining. I hope you guys have yourself a little beverage. I cheated today. I don't have coffee. It's hot chocolate. It's so cold. Like the cold is pumping. The cold is pumping and this is Africa. Like it's not even a vibe. Today we are discussing 3 mindset habits that you need in your life that really changed my life. They have nothing to do with the obvious, quantifiable, meditation, go outside, do some exercise. And although those are the building blocks and foundation of having a sort of holistically functional, beautiful life, I think that these 3 other mindset habits are just as important, if not more so. I would define mindset habits as your thoughts, everything you think throughout the day, the stories you tell yourself, including your limiting beliefs and how you overcome them, and the lens through which you see others and yourself. I belong to you. So the first mindset habit is to choose fun and to choose it every single day. We do live in a world that's very highly involved with achievement and hustling and sort of being busy and productive all the time. But productivity and achievement are not necessarily measures of how worthy or good or wonderful your life is. And you don't necessarily need to monetize or capitalize on every single little aspect of your life for it to be, enjoyable or worthwhile. So choosing surface level, frivolous fun every single day, I believe, is the actual game changer. To apply this mindset habit, set an intention to make every task more fun and enjoyable. Replace one productive activity with one relaxing and unproductive activity this week. I think rest and fun make all your other activities, your to-do list, goals, etc. I think they make those even more productive. One of the things I do is I know I like to knit. And I know I like to dance, so every now and again I will make sure I'm doing a little dancing, a little knitting, even though I know I could have a more productive use of those particular moments. An example, it's a small example, but it makes so much sense, is that a lot of people tend to listen to podcasts and they are busy, let's say washing dishes, cleaning up, because that seems like a more productive use of your time. I found that I felt so guilty if I opted for music or something that seemed unproductive in that moment. But hey guys, Editing Noni here. This is probably counterproductive to the point I was trying to make in the video. However, here are some podcasts that I'm listening to at the moment. I love them. They are really enjoyable and most of them are super easy listens to listen to while you do stuff. The first podcast is the Call Your Girlfriend podcast. It's really good. It's these 2 co-hosts. They are long distance besties and they call each other once a week to discuss pop culture and politics and the lived experiences of women all over the world. It's so good. It's so heartwarming. It's challenging and they're not afraid to say what's on their mind. They talk about everything from body shaming to menstrual cycles, etc. And the next podcast I'm listening to is the To My Sisters podcast. It's these 2 lovely women of color, Courtney and Renee. They are 2 online big sisters. They discuss relationships, finances, everything pop culture, side hustles, and they really are 2 big sisters who approach each subject with nuance and discussion, and they also have their own very strong opinions that come from sort of this Christian background, but they don't impose that upon you. And it's very interesting and informative, and it's girly, and I love it. A podcast I'm really enjoying at the moment, that's keeping me light-hearted and it's super funny, is Two Hot Takes. It's these two ladies, they give their two hot takes on different stories on like dating and relationships and life, etc. But they find all these crazy stories on like Reddit and on the internet and all sorts of like wild stuff, and it's fresh, it's fun, and it's easy and it's interesting, so love that. All right guys, back to the video. Peace. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. You literally just have to go with the flow. So we tend to want to control every single thing in our lives, and we cannot. Accept and let go. Stop resisting the way that things are. I don't know about you, but I often wake up and there are certain days where I'm like pumped, it's going to be productive and I feel good, I feel on top of things, and then something happens and it will destabilize my entire day, and it will be something as small as losing keys or running late or just small little things that you can't control. And instead of just noticing when you're in a situation that requires you to actually slow down, take a breath. It is called mindfulness, and it is a practice where you decide for yourself, okay, instead of resisting and trying to fight against what's happening, I am going to just go with the flow. To apply this mindset habit, try using journaling exercises to redirect your mind when you find that you aren't going with the flow. What are you holding on to? What is your mind fixated on? Ask yourself, what is your mind dwelling on and why? Is there anything you're beating yourself up about? Another mindset shift was to accept and seek criticism. And now, if you're anything like me and you are a recovering or former people pleaser, or you've had difficulties in your life with those kinds of behaviors, you might find it very hard to accept the idea that something you've done isn't like super perfect as it is. But actively stepping out into the discomfort and leaning into the discomfort is such a game changer. How you can actively apply this into your life is to get an accountability partner that often helps you to see yourself through the eyes of someone who loves you but won't put up with any of your crap or your excuses, but will still approach you with love and acceptance. Or seek actual criticism for your work, whether it's like a YouTube channel or your writing or whatever it is you do. Maybe you shoot films or write scripts, whatever it is, actively going to other people and getting feedback instead of seeing it as an attack on your character. If they do give you feedback that you don't necessarily like. But yeah, that's part of the growth. That's part of the process. And I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Stay warm, stay safe, stay out of public places because Corona is still doing its thing. Mwah.